Hi guys, how are you doing today? We are doing great. Welcome back to my channel. This is Phenomenal Peeps. If you are new on this channel, don't forget to click on subscription button, click on the bell, so that anytime I upload a new video, you will be the first person to see it. As you can see, this is the live trading that I placed on Boom 500, and I use this strategy to place the trade. I uploaded these strategies last week, so I decided to upload the live trade on how to use it. So this is the live trade, guys, on how to use these strategies. So I said that these strategies you can use it to scalp for 10 minutes, 12 minutes, 10 to 12 minutes. So me, I don't take too long. When I use my 10 minutes candle, and I'll be out of the market. As you can see, all the conditions are met. So the moving average is above the candles, momentum is below the 100, then the stochastic oscillator, we see the crossover, then the MACD face down. So that is the condition that we use to enter. There's no 100% strategies. Please, I beg of you, anything that I gave you here, make sure you test it on demo account before you apply it on live. If you test it on demo, if it's not work for you, that means you don't need to use it on your live account, please. So I'm taking 10 candles, but now here I have already taken my 10 candles. Let me just take one more candle and out of the market before the spike come out. Although I told you that after you enter your trade, if the spike happen, the market is still going to go down. So what can make you to make a loss in this strategy is that if the market want to change direction, so if the downtrend want to change to uptrend, that is the only obstacles that we can see here. And then some people are asking that is it work on Boom 500? Yes, it's also work on Boom 500 and Crash 500, because all the video that I do before, I use only Boom 1000 and Crash 1000, but here also it work for Boom 500 and Crash 500. But the reason why I like using it on Crash 1000 and Boom 1000, because that one is used to long before the spike happen. But Boom 500 and Crash 500, it doesn't long like a Crash 1000 and Boom 1000. Let me close my trade. So let's continue, guys. So how does these strategies work? I've already told you, I explained in the first video. If you are new, you are the first person, just watch our previous videos for more understanding. So we are using 4 good indicators here. So number 1 is the moving average in our main chart. So when the candle is below all the moving average, that is a very good entry for sell trade. So when the candle is below the moving average on our main chart, that's the first confirmation. The second confirmation is this momentum. This momentum must be below the 100. Then stochastic oscillator we must see the crossover at the top here. So the red must cross the green downward here. So then the MACD must face down, and it must be below 0.00. So that is the 4 confirmation that we use to sell. So in Boom we sell, in Crash we buy. So like now, this is where you are supposed to enter your trade. Let me use this. This is your entry point here, because all the moving average is is above the candles. Momentum is below the 100. Stochastic oscillator is crossover. The MACD is down. Here is will be our entry. So then after you enter here, then you close your trade after 10 minutes. So that is it. When you enter, just take your 10 candle and out of the market and wait for another confirmations. So you see this here is another entry. You see all the moving average is above the candles. The momentum is below 100 levels. Stochastic oscillator, we see the crossover at the top here. Then the MACD also. The MACD face down is below 0.00. Then the market sell. The market sell. So that means if you want to enter, just enter from trade here. So here should be your entry point. So here should be your entry point. Then you will close after 10 candles. So just take your 10 candles and out of the market. So it's very easy as that. So let's look for more, guys. Here is another one. All the moving average is above the candles for the candles. So the momentum is below 100. Stochastic oscillator, we see the crossover here. MACD face down. So this little spike up, and the spike happened there, and after the spike happened, the market still sell. So that's what I'm trying to say. Here should be your entry from there to here. So that is, even if it's 10 candle is good before the spike happen. So let's count the candle from here to where the spike happened. That is almost 11 candles. Yes, it's 11 candles, but I say you should take your 10 candles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wow. So and the 12 is the spikes. The spike and 12 candles, that is what formed the spike. That is where the spike happened. That means if you want to enter your trade, if you want to take 10 candles, so you enter here, then you will close here. So that is 10 candles. You will take your 10 candles successful before the spike happen. And if maybe you enter your trade at the 8th, maybe you enter your trade, the market is just sell for 8 candles. So and after the 8 candles, the spike happen. Don't close. Still wait, because the market is still going to go down. So because you see after the spike that happened, what's happened, the market still go down. So you see after all the spike that happened, the market still go down. So that is it. So sometimes they use the spike to manipulate the market so that you'll be able to close in loss, but market will still go down again. So then when the multiple strike happen, that one is dangerous. So you know that that one is dangerous. Yeah, you see all this little spike that happened here. It's not that happen in crash 1000 and boom 1000, but in boom 500 and crash 500, we witness it a lot. But if it's happened, the market is still go down. So all the moving average is above, momentum is below 100. Stochastic oscillator, see the crossover, the MACD face down, the market still sell. So with the little spike that happened, the market still go down. So that is it. So when all the conditions are met, just need to take your trade and take your 10 candles and out of the market. But in boom 500 and crash, crash 500, that is where you will see the little spike here. But in crash 500, in boom 1000 and crash 1000, so all these things is not that happen. So all this small spike, you won't see it. And if it's happen, so it's not that every time like this. It's not every time. So let me quickly show you the settings, guys. Although the settings is in our previous video, so all this indicator how to use is on our previous video, but let me quickly show you here also. So let me show you. This is a moving average. We are using 4 moving average. The first moving average is moving average 70, shift 0. Method is simple. Apply to close. Level should be 3. Then style, use any color that you like. The levels, I've use anyone that you like, but me I use like 3 or 4 so that it will bold. So the second moving average is moving average 70 also, shift 0. Method is simple. The only difference is high. Change the high, and the first one is not high, but this one is high. Then change the color. The third one is moving average 70 also. So shift 0. Method is simple. Apply to low. You know the previous one is high, but this one is low. So the levels, and change the color that you like. Use the color that you like. The fourth one is moving average 20. Shift 0. Method is simple, apply to close. Level should be 3. Use the color that you care for, but me, I'm using black. Then indicator window 1, if you want to add indicator window 1, click on the main window plus here. So don't click on indicator window 1 here. So click on the main window plus, so to add your momentum. So momentum is 34, apply to close. Level should be 100. Use any color that you care for, but me, I'm using this. Then indicator window 2, if you want to add your indicator window 2, don't click on indicator window 1, click on main window here, the plus sign. So click on there, don't click on indicator window 1 please, to add your stochastic oscillator. So we are using 50, 35, 8. Then price fit should be low high. Method should be simple. Levels, don't need the levels, just use the color that you like. Then done. The last one we are using is MACD. MACD should be fast EMA should be 12, slow EMA should be 26, MACD SMA should be 9. Apply to close. Use any color that you care for. That is the settings, guys. So that is it. It's very easy. So that's how you use. Let's check another currency. Yeah, this is crash 1000. So this is crash 1000. Let me delete all this one that I used before as an illustrations. Yeah, this is the settings, guys. This is setup. You see all the moving average condition are met here. The moving average is below the candles, the momentum is above the 100, the stochastic oscillator. We see the crossover, the green cross, the red above at these levels. Then the MACD face down, and it's face up. Sorry, the MACD face up. Then take your 10 candles. So you are going to enter your trade from here. Then take your 10 candles and out of the market. So guys, please don't risk too much. Some people, they don't have a lot of money, they will use high lot size. Imagine if you are using the big lot size. If the market went against you, that means you are in trouble. So risk less. So that's how it works. Please, like I used to say, test it on demo account before you go for live accounts. So thank you very much. I really appreciate you guys. Always use proper money management. Bye.